Hi guys, because the guys in here, Jamaican YouTuber. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are reacting to a video of why foreigners struggle living in Japan by JESSEOGN. Yeah, we're gonna get into it quickly, shortly, expeditiously. Alright, let's go. Make sure to hit the notification bell to know when I upload videos every week, and if you want to get exclusive content like trip things that I shared on my trip in Jamaica, the Patreon group is available as low as $3 US. So you can join and become a part of PDG Nation. All right, link up. Let's go.
You know, landlords would outrightly say no foreigners.
Yeah, I notice when I go in stores and stuff, I'm followed around like real close and stuff. And I notice they don't do that for other people, so yeah.
I don't think I'll ever find a job.
I think Japanese are a bit lonely people.
Even though I grew up in Japan, living here is quite a challenge for me. So I can only imagine what it is like for foreigners. So today I'm going out on the streets asking foreigners about the struggles and challenges they face in Japan. Let's go. Okay, so what struggles have you had living in Japan just in the past few weeks?
Like, for example, wearing masks, because many of the foreigners, in Europe, they don't wear masks anymore. So here, if I have a mask on or don't have a mask, I get those looks of like, oh, she's not wearing a mask or something like this. So
Look at me, I'm sweating.
All right, so first of all, in Japan, before the whole corona pandemic, wearing a mask was a common thing because they believe in the group being better than the individual. So if you're feeling sick or you have a fever or allergy, you just pop on a mask to prevent spreading your germs to anybody else, which is how the Japanese general lifestyle of thoughtfulness comes in generally, isn't it? So yeah.
It is so hot in Japan, and like especially working in a corporate Japanese environment where everyone's wearing a suit and tie. I'm literally
Wait, when did he shoot this video? It is winter in Japan. Wait.
coming to work drenched in sweat, and no one else in Japan sweats.
I thought Australia was pretty hot too.
Yeah, but everyone sweats in Australia. No one sweats here in Japan. I didn't get that Asian gene.
It's very difficult to make friends in Japan, to have like
They don't sweat, but you know, I would behave myself. Smell.
a very close contact, like deep contact. I think Japanese are a bit lonely people. Yeah, they don't really want to have a contact with somebody, not that much.
To be honest, it's a bit lonely. It's not like I can't make friends or anything, but with natives or locals, it's pretty hard to become friends with them because I don't get the cultural references that they do. I didn't grow up here. I don't have any roots here like that. And I can't even use the, oh, I'm a foreigner pass because I'm not a foreigner in their eyes. So then I'm kind of just outcasted in a way.
yes, we've been to Fujisan yesterday, and there was no trash in the street. So we have to take our trash in the bag and try to find a dustbin somewhere, which is different from our country.
I would say
And even if there were trash cans, y'all still throw the garbage anywhere you feel like. Most people, I find. Am I lying? I don't lie. Facts.
mainly the language barrier. Like, of course, I don't speak Japanese yet. Getting around, transporting, because, I got to read the signs and stuff, and they're in Japanese as well.
Traveling with the train system and everything was like a big change for me. To know like where you have to go and like how you get there. With Google Maps it's okay, but it is complicated because there are like so many options and ways to get to your destination.
You live in a society where...
Well, just for reference, in the big cities, there are many options. But the further out into the countryside you go, there are less options to get to where you go, and the frequency of the trains are much less. So if you live in Tokyo, Osaka, Nagoya, them places, you have a lot of options getting to places. As just like in the world.
Majority of the people are Japanese, looking how we look, and Japanese people not growing up in a diverse culture. Some things may come off rude for me, in my experience, but...
Look at homeboy in the back. Like, is he gonna ask me any questions? Let me just fix up my hair.
I sometimes gotta remind myself that. Try to look from their perspective, so
Obviously, I look Asian, so everyone here just assumes that I'm Japanese.
Yes, a cute Asian, by the way.
But, I'm Vietnamese and from Australia. So when people come up to me, they always speak to me in Japanese. And then I look at my friend who looks Caucasian, I'm like, it's him. He knows Japanese, but they'll continue speaking to me, and I feel like I've disappointed them.
I like to find a job while I have nothing to do.
Wait, what flag is that? What flag is that? Is it Cambodia? No. What?
Kind of hard because I can't really speak the language super well, and so when they tend to speak very fast, I'm very confused. I don't think I'll ever find a job.
But her accent is so American though. I saw German, and that's I'm not sure what country that is. Blue, white star, red, Cambodia, Mauritius. I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue.
Have you guys faced any discrimination because you're a foreigner?
Yeah, I feel like there is a bit of racism out here. They don't exactly accept African Americans. So yeah, I notice when I go in stores and stuff, I'm followed around like real close and stuff. And I notice they don't do that for other people. So yeah, I am treated differently than other people. I mean, they're nice people. Don't get me wrong, but you'll see it sometimes.
I live in Osaka. Like it's pretty chill. Like I've never faced discrimination down Osaka. Like
It's also a bit different from Tokyo.
yeah, it's too many damn people here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Osaka is real chill. I don't think I've experienced either. I only visited there, so I can't speak to. But only persons who live in Osaka could tell you. But yeah, Osaka is much more chill than Tokyo. The people are much more laid back as well, and they just know how to have a good time in Osaka. They party till like 10 a.m. You know, crazy.
And I'm maybe like 20 minutes ago, a taxi driver didn't even stop for us when I was just calling a taxi. Yeah, that's probably one of the easiest examples. Like, you see me, they don't want to pick me up. Like, they'll stop, you know.
During Corona, actually, we got super many bad looks when I was speaking Chinese because of the coronavirus. But I think it's getting better now, and I'm not ashamed of it, honestly.
I wouldn't say it's a struggle, but whenever I'm speaking English on the phone, literally like old people break their necks and give me the death stare.
The hardest time was when I was trying to find an apartment. There was a lot of times where, you know, landlords would outrightly say, no foreigners. I would ask my realtor like, oh, like I'll pay extra. And yeah, they'd be like, dumb it. It took me like up to 6 months. They'd find out we're not Japanese. And then they'd be like, yeah, next.
Yeah, so this is something that still happens up to this day, 2023. The discrimination for persons and, you know, for trying to get apartments. And if you look Japanese enough or act Japanese enough, I think it was in another video, a Jamaican said, you know, the realtor said he looks Japanese, so he acts Japanese, so don't worry about it. So there's an image of foreigners not being able to take care of their apartments, being destructive, and just being a hassle because they can't communicate in Japanese. So Japanese people tend to avoid, not saying it's right, try to avoid dealing with foreigners because they're not able to communicate with them.
Lastly, like, if there's anything you could change about Japan, what would it be?
Don't change anything with Japan. Go home. If you have a problem with Japan, leave. God damn it.
I don't know how you would do it, but maybe like somehow like, you know, include more diversity in this way.
I would want Japanese people, you know, stop being shy and speak their true feelings. You know, I feel like Japanese.
Ooh, my brother, I know you were one with the wisdom. You see the locks give you wisdom, people. See my locks around here? All right, cool.
People, they don't speak their true feelings because they want to please people.
I wish people were a little bit more like friendly in a way. I'm used to the American way where people kind of just talk to whoever and they're kind of more open.
Yeah, please don't try to be American. Please. Although Japan is always trying to be America so bad, hence how, you know, never mind.
And of course, like Japan has its really good sides, but that's probably the one thing where they kind of keep to themselves a little too much, I would say.
Probably the price, because it's super expensive here, and obviously our parents have to work really hard for the money, and I hate asking them for money, but then at the same time I don't have a job to save up, and then I can just go shopping sometimes, as you can see.
Maybe reducing the working hours or raising the minimum wage or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like this cycle rate is very high here because very many people get overworked, so I think that's a huge problem.
I feel like it would be the follow culture. I think that I'm not quite sure, but the Japanese government said something about not having to wear masks, especially in the heat of the heat strokes and everything that people get. Maybe many Japanese just wear the mask because the others around them are wearing them. I feel like if that's broken up a little bit, then that could be something that they could change.
Hopefully in the future.
Yeah.
I think I would change the style. In my head, like Tokyo specifically is kind of more conservative. When you're out in like Shibuya or like Shinjuku, it's like kind of maybe a little bit more trendier. But when you go out into like the suburban areas, everyone is like super conservative and super monotone. Like I wear like all black, but I'm just like, oh, like maybe a little bit more oomph.
Did this girl just change the style? That is what she's concerned about. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Oh, nice short spicy video. Hold on. Let me get a short, nice spicy video by JESSEOG'N. The Australian chick was great. Like that's what she focused on. The style. All right. Yeah. But let me know in the comments down below. What would you change about Japan if you could? Obviously I was trolling about go home if you don't like Japan, because that's what people tell you to do. All right. So I want you to so thank you for watching the video. Make sure to follow, subscribe, comment, click notification bell. Let's go. Let's get this back on the road. Reaction. Yeah, because the guy's in Jamaican YouTuber. Ikimashou!